we have in store for you, Capricorn. Gods and goddesses, please give me a Celtic cross for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February. Please give me a Celtic cross for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February. Hopefully you guys have been dealing with the New Year energy fairly well. I know it's been pretty intense, just about for every single zodiac sign, especially with that supermoon on the New Year. And I also noticed on the 17th of January there was a new moon, and I must say the energies I felt alone with it definitely was a renewal. And we have a whole bunch of cards popping back out, okay, for you guys. And so far from what I see is the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Recent past is the King of Chalices in reverse. Near future is the Four of Chalices in reverse. Conscious thoughts is the Strength card. Let's go ahead and cut the deck here. Very interesting energy so far, and very quick and to the point. So we have two cards, and I feel like these definitely want to come through to you. So let's go ahead and use these as well. Your subconscious energy is the High Priestess in reverse, and your advice is the Five of Pentacles in reverse, okay? So let's go ahead and cut it here. And external factors, we have the Four of Swords. Hopes and fears, we have the King of Swords in reverse, and the outcome is the World. Beautiful. The World is in the upright, Capricorn, so good things to look forward to. Bottom of the deck, though, we have the Sun in reverse. So I feel as though you're not liberating yourself as quickly as you would like. And it has a lot to do with your emotional state and the way you communicate. I also feel as though your mentality is a little bit frazzled. Okay, but from what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse, so far that's really good energy to have. And reason being is, regardless of this depression, this is only temporary. Okay, and this situation has decided to come full circle, full force. And at the heart of the matter, let's go ahead and start with that first. We have these two. Seven of Swords in reverse, okay? And it's being challenged by the Eight of Swords in reverse. With the Seven of Swords in reverse, someone's sneaky behavior has been found out. Whether that's yours or the people that you've been dealing with. You've broken free from this, but it's still on your mind. Eight of Swords in reverse, this is implying that mentally you are still stuck on these losses. But challenging you is removing yourself from your mental prison. Okay? You're unable to do so because this is stuck on your mind. And with this here, I feel as though you just don't understand why there are so many liars around you. You don't understand, you know, some of you may be dealing with cheating within a relationship and you've broken free from that. But you need, this is the main focus. You need to feed your focus. You definitely need to feed your focus because, you know, towards the center of the month, I think that's where all the mental activity is going to be hitting you the hardest. Recent past, we have the King of Chalices in reverse. So water energy here, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This is somebody who is scandalous, to say the least. They are emotionally manipulative. They're the type of person that would put something in someone's drink and take advantage of them. That's the energy that I get of this. Extreme deception and emotional instability. Your cup is supposed to runneth over, but it's runneth dry because there are too many people lying. But you thinking about it is not doing you any favors, Capricorn. Near future, Four of Chalices in reverse, missed opportunities. All these people around you that are lying and trying to use you and manipulate you, taking advantage of your your feelings, taking advantage of, for some of you, your loneliness. Some of you are dealing with somebody who drinks entirely too much and is an overall bastard. And you thinking about it will incite insecurity with this fourth chalice in reverse. Something was supposed to come to fruition, but it did not work out due to deception. Hidden agendas. You know, and with this here as well, this talks about boredom. I mean, you're tired of all of this. You're over it. You're maintaining your strength. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, but for overall, you know, you're maintaining your strength. You're remaining compassionate. You're being patient with yourself and others around you. This is more of like a silent strength. You're not trying to force anything and you're not trying to flex your muscles. But you have a lot of people around you who are not coming from a place of love, to put it kindly. And when I brought up hidden agendas, we have the High Priestess in reverse. So some of these people that you've been dealing with, maybe you weren't so in touch with your intuition. Maybe by drinking, going out and partying, having fun. You weren't really aware of the deception around you. But there are a lot of hidden agendas with those around you. So be wary this month, Capricorn, because emotionally, there are a lot of hindrances for you. Mentally, there are a lot of hindrances. Now, the advice with the Five of Pentacles in reverse, hey, focus on your home. Focus on yourself. Focus on recovering. You're coming out of a time of feeling left out in the cold. Some of you guys even tried to reunite with some people from your past and just realized, you know what, this is just same old, and I'm over it. They're still up to their same old dirty tricks. You know, I mean, just being real with you guys. They're still up to their same old tricks. And this is urging you, focus on your finances, focus on your home, focus on your health. If you guys were just now dealing with a physical illness, focus on healing. If you guys have been spending too much money, focus on budgeting. Make a plan for yourself. External factors is the Four of Swords. So either you guys have decided to isolate yourself from a whole bunch of people or vice versa. Maybe at first you wanted to reunite with some people. You'd been drinking, partying, having fun, but there were lingering indiscrepancies in multiple people's character. And you broke free. But don't let these perceived losses, don't let those get in your head and psych you out. Don't allow that to incite insecurity. In your hopes and fears, I see the King of Swords in reverse. So this is all about deception. You're hoping to cut off communication with a lot of deceptive people, manipulative people. Some of you are dealing with an air sign here as well. This is all about manipulation, lies. This alludes to abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse. There are a lot of people around you that are abusive with their communication, and it just does not bode well in the long run. Your fears are causing you to come across a bit harshly. Regardless of what's been done to you, though, I still see that things will come full circle. Full circle, beautiful. Success is at your fingertips. Happiness, closure. Some of you will be going out and traveling, seeing the world. Things will definitely clear up towards the end of the month, as long as you focus on yourself and your home for the time being, because there's way too much deception going on, and I do see that you guys have already been aware of that, and you're taking the proper steps to alleviate all of that from your life. But mentally, there's a lot of overthinking going on, and honestly, that's the only obstacle that I really see. Other than that, things are good. King of Chalices in reverse. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so you're at odds with a lot of people here. People have manipulated you emotionally. There's no love in the situation. You're dealing with a lot of people that do not come from a place of love, period. And you guys have been butting heads. You finally have lifted the veil, and you've seen people for what they really are. And people are not liking that, so they're fighting you over it. There are a lot of people who oppose you. But I don't see that stopping you, Capricorn, and that's good. That is beautiful. Seven of Swords in reverse. Here we go. The Devil in reverse, Capricorn. I'm loving your reading. I'm telling you, I was a little worried at first, but I'm loving it. But yeah. You are reclaiming your power. You're no longer letting those around you pull the wool over your eyes. You're releasing yourself from all of these karmic attachments. Eight of Swords in reverse. All these people you tried to reunite with, they're still up to their same old crappy ways. Empress in reverse. Some of you guys may be dealing with your mother. You're dealing with a mother with a lack of abundance. They are dependent on their partner. This is just codependent energy. I feel as though you will be reclaiming your power with everyone around you, but you're just dealing with a lot of unstable energies, not just inside of you, but around you. Four of Chalices in reverse. Okay, so we have two cards here. Ten of Chalices in reverse and the Two of Wands in reverse. So you're fearing the unknown due to all of these missed opportunities, and you're feeling lonely. Fear is the only thing holding you back. Your mind and the fears generated by your mind are the only things that seem to chip away at your confidence a bit, but not for long. Success is the greatest revenge. Don't even let the thoughts of revenge or any of that vengeful thinking get in the way of your progress, and I certainly don't see that you will. But you need to make a choice, and I feel like you did make that choice towards the end of the month. You will finalize all of these energies here and finally decide, I'm breaking up with everybody. I don't want any friends anymore. I don't want any relationship. But your fears due to these missed opportunities prove to be a little bit of a hindrance. But you need to make a choice as to what's best for you. And if you know that you made the right choice for what's best for you, then let it be. Let it be. It's time to shine. Strength card. Okay, so we see financial opportunities coming your way. Focusing on the long term. You're training, you're learning new things. Some of you guys are pursuing school. Yeah, there's a lot of people around you, a lot of completions taking place. And it's a lot of people from your past that you tried to reunite with, or just family issues where, you know, you have to overcome narcissistic parents or just narcissistic people in general. But this is all about opportunity. News of money coming in. And this is good because not only do you have this in your conscious thoughts, you're focused on maintaining your strength. You're focused on, hey, whatever opportunity comes my way, I'm going to make it. Some of you may be receiving messages from a fellow earth sign here. And you decide, oh no, I'm not even going to entertain any of that. I'm not entertaining any of that mess. Because from what I see, Capricorn, you're regaining your strength and your power. You're regaining your sense of self. You're not letting anyone take advantage of you anymore, and you're tired of dealing with people who just love to oppose you just for the sake of opposing you. There are a lot of enemies, a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing from what I'm seeing and feeling in all of this energy, but you're not letting it phase you. For those of you that started a new position at a new company, hey, you're going to make some good money. Just stay focused on it. Focus on that. Focus on moving up in the world. What do you aspire to be in 5 or 10 years, right? The High Priestess in reverse. 2 cards popping out for that one. 10 of Pentacles in reverse and the 10 of Swords. Now, isn't that interesting? 3 tens. You're dealing with a whole bunch of people that you're not putting up with any crap. Some of you may have lost a job and then found a new job. And right now you're still trying to work your way up the career ladder. 10 of Pentacles in reverse refers to financial drains. Ace of Chalices in reverse. You're turning down love offers. Right now you need to focus on meditating on the heart, the solar, and the sacral chakras. Because from what I can see, your cup does not runneth over, okay? And it needs to. It needs to be filled again. And it's because all of these people have drained you around you. Even that 10 of Chalices in reverse. You're feeling emotionally drained from dealing with all of these people, these toxic people. But you're reclaiming your power. It's just you're going to have to take some time to recover, including your financial state. You know, some of you may be dealing with having to, you know, face an eviction notice. Some of you are dealing with, you know, unstable home situations. Again, more references to breakups. 10 of Swords, all about betrayal. Some of you may be dealing with people around you that may be just using you for your energy and for your resources. Using money to keep you trapped. Some of you may be dealing with the fact that you are feeling lonely now that you've made the decision to leave these people alone. You're going to have to get reacquainted with who you are, sweetie, because it's better to be alone than to be feeling alone in a sea of people that don't give a damn about you. And doing this to you, 10 of Swords, stabbing you in the back, slicing your head off. That's not anybody that you want in your life. I know that's not anybody that I want in my life. None of us deserve to have this, where people are just waiting for their opportunity to see you fall. But you're doing what needs to be done. Accept that you've done what needs to be done and leave it at that. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. Oh yeah, there's a lot of people around you that may have told you things that you wanted to hear and never followed through on it. Their actions showed you that they didn't mean a damn thing that they said. If you're dealing with workplace issues, it's bringing about a lot of depression, stress. Watch your thoughts, because that's the only thing I see getting in your own way. Don't stand in your own way, Capricorn. And I even see 2 more cards popping out here. Let's see what they are. Hermit and the 9 of Wands. So some of you are dealing with a Virgo that you've isolated yourself from. You're being more cautious with people around you. You're being more discreet with people around you because you're aware of how many people are out there that are just out to use you. This cycle is coming to completion very, very soon. And once it does, you will hit the ground running, and it's only up from there. 9 of Wands, all about pressure. You put a lot of time in this and energy into this just to find out that they were full of shit the whole time. You're dealing with a lot of stress right now. But don't let that snowball. Don't let that snowball. Once these endings truly remain endings, they will transform into abundant beginnings, bright blessings. 4 of Swords. The Hanged Man in reverse. So there's someone who is indecisive. They're isolating themselves because they're indecisive about what they want to do, and also because they're coming from a place of ego. A lot of people are coming from a place of ego. I also feel as though you've reached a crossroad and you've decided which path you're going to take, and that path is not the path you've been on. It's a completely new, freshly paved path without all the bullshit here. King of Swords in reverse. The Wheel in reverse. Yeah, so all about incomplete karmic cycles with this one. There's just a lot of abusive communication going on. You're cutting off communication with a lot of people because you're just tired of the mess. This is all about bad karma. The wheel is not turning in your favor with these situations here regarding people. Now, financially, I feel as though you will recover your finances. You have new opportunities. Focus on your creative passions. Put the time and the work and the effort into what you want to produce for your future and for yourself. The World. A lot of 10s, you guys. A lot of 10s. And you know, I see a lot of major arcana here too, with the High Priestess, the Devil, the Empress, the Strength, the Hanged Man, the Hermit, the Wheel, the World. There are major transitions taking place, Capricorn. But don't let that deter you because they were supposed to be endings. Remember, the gods and goddesses always have a reason for what happens in your life. There are lessons to be learned. And that's that. 6 of Pentacles in reverse. I feel as though you guys are dealing with one-sided relationships where you're doing all the work and it just didn't amount to anything. Some of you guys are dealing with debt. You're catching up though. I feel like you guys will have success in resolving this. But with these one-sided individuals, you're letting the pain go. You're forgiving yourself and you're working your way to forgiving others. But for right now, you're still dealing with overthinking. Let's go ahead and see what advice we have for you guys. I did, in fact, bring back the Moon Phase Oracle, so let's go ahead and see. Gods and goddesses, please give me 3 cards for the advice for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February. Please give me advice for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs from now until the end of February. Use your time wisely. Use your energy wisely, Capricorn. Don't let anyone persuade you to do or say anything where you know you're not 100% on board with. The first card that popped out is the card for Taurus, the Lover. It's in the shadow side. Okay. It's very interesting because I've seen that card pop out a couple times. All right, another card that we have popping out is the Waxing Gibbous movement. Okay. And let's go ahead and cut the deck here. All right, so at the bottom of the deck, we have sovereignty. It's kind of sideways, so I'll just read both for that one. And let's draw from the top. We have the card for Aries in its shadow side. So let's go ahead and see what these messages have to say for you guys. All righty, here we go. So, you may have overindulged too much recently, and it's time to focus your energy once again. The bull is a hard worker, so when you begin to work with more intention and focus on your daily tasks, everything will begin to flow again. So feed your focus, Capricorn. What do you want? Make a plan. Make a long-term plan with a list of goals and achievements that you would like to make. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just start with something small, and sometimes the small things can snowball into successful big things. And the more you put your energy to that, rather than putting your energy to those that do not deserve it, putting your energy to those things that do not, inspire you to be your best self, it's best to just leave that all to the rest of the world and focus on what you deserve and what you want. What do you aspire to be? The next card we have is the movement card, waxing gibbous. I dance with my passion, I move with my flow. The light of the moon gives me power to grow. The light of the moon is growing stronger and stronger. The fire realm teaches you to move in your own unique expression of spirit. The waxing gibbous phase is also a wonderful time to bring this movement and flow into your body. Embody your power and passion. What kind of movement sparks within you and propels you? You do not have to be a professional dancer to flow. Put on some captivating music and let the fire within guide you. The more you can embody your passion within the physical realm, the more you will be able to manifest your desires into reality. The rhythm of your soul dance is unique and yours only. It is yours to find alone, and when you do, flow in your rhythm ceaselessly. Surrender to the rhythms of your heart. Create more movement in your life. Explore different dances and exercises that you're drawn to. Make a music playlist that motivates you. Listen to your body and focus on the solar and heart chakras. Now, I'd already made that clear with that Ace of Chalices in reverse earlier in the reading. Yeah, you got to focus on your heart, your solar, and your sacral chakra, because those may be where the blockages are coming in. Lots of meditation is definitely key to releasing the baggage and subconscious baggage that has been built up. Especially with all of the blockages in your chakra centers, meditation is definitely key every single day to help you rid those obstacles. The next card we have is Aries, the Inspirer, in its shadow side. So with this, it says, do not let your impatience and anger get the best of you. Make sure any impulsive actions you take do not lead to negative consequences. Find a healthy outlet to release your anger. Very interesting. And the one at the bottom of the deck that we had was Sovereignty, the lunar eclipse. So let's go ahead and see what this has to say. And then we'll wrap this up. All right, here we go. Sovereignty. The full moon is bright and luminous, and as the Earth's shadow travels over the moon's body, she is slowly transformed into a lunar eclipse. During a lunar eclipse, the Earth is between the sun and moon. The Earth and moon's energy merge into one. Luna becomes an embodiment of Gaia herself. She is the reflection of the divine goddess in all her sovereignty, and shows you how to fully embody your own. The lunar eclipse marks an end to an eclipse cycle that begins with the solar eclipse. You have the power to complete and integrate deep changes within your karma and soul during this time. It is time to step into your fullness. What would it feel like and look like to embody your power? You are responsible for your actions, reactions, and the situations you place yourself in. Allow yourself to own this awareness, and by doing so, you become a vessel for the divine feminine to flow through you. When you can truly step into your sovereignty, you become a beacon and a mirror for other women to embody theirs as well, women or men. Now, I also feel as though within the workplace, you guys, this just came to me just now as I was reading that and looking at the combination of cards. You guys may have started something new within the workplace. Be wary of people with hidden agendas in the workplace. Someone is trying to betray you. Someone is trying to cut you loose. And I noticed with the Aries in the shadow side, it said, don't let the anger or impatience get the better of you. Be wary of that even in the workplace, okay? Because I do see that there are a lot of people trying to go against you. Not just in your relationships or your romantic entanglements. I also see that in the workplace. So I'm glad I caught that. But other than that, you guys, I do see that as long as you feed your focus, stay focused on your goals, don't let anybody take that away from you, don't let anybody deter you from your path, and you should be golden. Because we do see that world with the Six of Pentacles in reverse. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and clarify that one last time with that Six of Pentacles in reverse. Just want to see what else pops up. All right. Yeah, so you're avoiding a disaster. You're avoiding a disaster with these one-sided relationships and the situation with debt. But the fears that you have accumulated due to this change, which change is not easy, that's the only thing that I see getting in your way. So don't let change bring on all of these fears and doubts. Don't let sadness and regret and what you lost be the focus. Because if you focus on what you lost, then the anger and your impatience and all this instability will end up getting the better of you. So just stay focused, okay, you guys? And if you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell. And if you found that this message really did help you, then also leave a like on this video as well. Okay? So there you go, you guys. Until next time, stay blessed, not stressed. Peace and love.